Hello every folks, and welcome! So, alongside Reborn finally being announced for everybody today, I hope you didn't forget the other thing coming out today too, because man, it's a good day to be an Ogre fan. So, 1.0 is finally out, and it came with a whole bunch of new things, including what you're seeing right here on the screen right now. So alright, let's take a look at what's new this time around. So in the general notes, it says all the battles have been updated at this point, so this is mostly to add the final touches, as it were. So it says 1.0, but the actual thing shows 1.0.7, whatever that technically implies, but anyway. So, adamantine tier of helmets, circlets, and all that. Light armor classes were left without high-level headgear with a parry bonus. Added a very light, unique throwing weapon with some defensive bonuses with the drawback of flying in a straight line. Drops from the Rockham in the Pirates Graveyard number 12. The Unholy Ground battle, or the Skeleton Hoplite in the random version of that fight, if you already completed the thing. So, hang on, let's go take a look at that real quick. So let's see, what they said was a sidearm, right? So that should be right over here. Actually, no. Okay, the flicker wouldn't be that. What did he say it was called? Oh, Camria's Fist. So it says a curious adamantium shield that flies as if guided by an unseen hand and never fails to return to its owner. That's hilarious. Okay, who can actually use that thing? So looks like, yeah, pretty standard thrown weapon type loadout. So if you ever wanted your Dragon Slayer Captain America or your Angel Captain America, there you go. That's in there now. Let's see. Yeah, so that's interesting. That actually does give another reason to go into Pirates Graveyard there. So let's see. Under classes, added a new unique Spirit Bomb spell for the Sacred Fist class. Let's go take a look at what that is real quick. Alright, can Spirit Bomb, an indirect spell that targets a stilled undead, exercising and damaging any nearby undead with light. Interesting, so like self-destructs an undead, that's pretty cool. So I guess, yeah, so it's only the only the Sacred Fist that can do that. That's pretty neat. Alright, let's see. Made the Death Knight class playable. It's a dark-themed tank class with good access to necromancy, best used with undead units. There have been requests for such, if you'll believe it. The class can use one-handed swords, two-handed swords, one-handed spears, two-handed spears, one-handed axes with a unique axe finisher, one-handed hammers, and one-handed crossbows. Out of curiosity, that axe finisher, by any chance, is that going to be Evil Dead? Gotta say, it's super weird now, suddenly going back to the original version here and seeing those moments where you actually have to go in and remember to put counterattack on people. Like, it's so weird how within almost no time whatsoever, like, just entirely been mentally reprogrammed to the new system from Reborn there. An Axe Art that deals dark damage to a single target and absorbs it as HP. Alright. Oh, so this is... It's Night Sword. Okay, so it's straight up the Gafgarian. Alright, moving on here to the rest of the list. So they have that finisher. They have access to a similar general skill access as the Terra Knight with full access to Rampart Aura and Resonance instead of Instill. Also being able to learn Phalanx, Squash, Check, Howl, Double Strike, and Recall. Which, by the way, after RB there, Howl is like suddenly stuck in my brain as just being terrifying. They can use all Necromancy spells except Living Dead, Tainted Love, Black Plume, with the addition of the unique Miasma spell. You can only get class marks for it in a specific mission on the Chaos route, and only Denim can use the class there, but if you have Diebold from the neutral route, he'll be able to, and probably hate every minute of it. If you have already completed Cressida's side quests, I'll probably provide a code for the class mark with the condition to use it responsibly. So yeah, basically, if you don't know what this is all about, back in the SNES version, you couldn't get Chaos Denim, or you couldn't get Terra Knight Denim unless you were on Chaos, and it was really, really strong in that one. So this gives a kind of similar vibe to all that. So under skills, renamed Double Attack to Dual Wield. It's a very common name for the ability, and Double Attack was sometimes easy to confuse with the Double Strike active skill. Spells and abilities, added a new Divine Magic spell, Spirit Bomb. It can only target stilled undead, destroying their remains like the Exorcism spells. Oh, I thought they were like alive and it self-destructed them. Oh well. Slight difference, but still awesome. However, the process is somewhat less gentle, triggering an explosion that destroys other undead remains in the area, as well as dealing light damage to undead that haven't been stilled yet. So I have a feeling this is probably using the properties of Starfall then. Because if you use the radius orb, you would basically delete everything outright if it was undead. Starfall, like specifically the higher end version, I think it was Starfall. Like Heaven Judge would do the same thing, but then Starfall would exercise if they're already stilled, but it wouldn't still them if they're getting killed in the attack. Very oddly specific details. Anyway, moving on. So added a new necromancy spell, Miasma. It's a short-range spell with a large area that attempts to inflict slow, poison, and dark averse, each one with a separate proc chance. The spell is fairly cheap and fast, but only affects the living. Added Relic, a dark elemental axe art for the Death Knight that drains HP from a single target. Again, I love the fun reference there. Added the Miasma Arcana, drops from Overlords, from the Overlord in Pirate's Graveyard number 12 on Holy Ground. Added the Spirit Bomb Arcana, drops from Nephilim in Chapter 4 Farampa number 15, Wonder at the Gods. And added Fiend's Mark, drops from Hector, Cassandra, and Moldova during Cressida's rescue mission. So yeah, basically it gives a nice little extra for going out of your way to go get Cressida. So that's fun. That's a cool little change there. But yeah, go figure. It's finally time for 1.0. We're like, this is just the best day right now. Oh, but any dang ways. So that'll be that. You guys have a good one. And yeah, whichever version you're going for, it is a fine day to be a fan, I gotta say. All right, you guys take care. See you later.